All right, welcome to the first video of this series. We're going to be doing a $500 to $100,000 challenge. Never done one before, but we're going to make it. We're going to get into the end. We're going to get there. But let's get started. So today was honestly kind of a shitty fucking day. I wasn't really planning on taking a trade today. I just kind of came into the market a little bit open for anything to happen. Jerome Powell was supposed to speak today. I don't think he ended up speaking. So if he was to speak, I probably wouldn't have traded. It probably would have messed it up. Personally, I don't like I don't like trading when he speaks. He doesn't like. I don't like the movements that he makes in the market. He makes it very unpredictable. But nonetheless, we did take a trade today. We also kind of had some GDP reports out today, unemployment claims, things like that. So yeah, they were generally they were it was some bearish news then, wasn't it? It was some bearish news came out today. Generally, I just wasn't really looking to trade. Jerome Powell, like I said, Jerome Powell was supposed to speak a little bit iffy on it when he speaks, but he ended up not speaking. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll look at it. But came into the day, had this big gap up from probably the GDP and unemployment claims. Um, I mean, it literally jumped up very high, and there was really no data here. So SPY was looking a little bit iffy. I charted out QQQ2. About the same thing kind of happened on QQQ. Just didn't end up giving me a setup for QQQ, so I just didn't really trade it. But I was more open to trade QQQ than SPY, just due to the fact that on SPY we just keep hitting all-time highs. I mean, it's happened so much that I'm just waiting for it to go down. But nonetheless, we traded SPY. Had a good day today. But yeah, let's go in a little bit. So, of course, technically we're in an uptrend. Wasn't really looking for up or downs today. Didn't really call a bull or bearish day. I was kind of I just wanted to kind of see where the market went for the day. Didn't really look at much. We had a 4-hour high kind of right here. This candle hadn't closed by the time, but I didn't really mark it out. I kind of marked out some 1-hour highs and lows. If you come in here, out market open, we had a low right there, 1-hour low. We had a 1-hour high right there. So what I ended up looking for, this was a liquidity sweep. So I ended up going to the 5-minute market opens. Right before it opened, it ended up sweeping up here, breaking these zones, these hourly highs, going into liquidity sweeps. Generally, I would wait for that to happen more when it opens, but I don't know. I figured I'd go with it and kind of see what happened. But it ended up going good on my day. It ended up going good today. But yeah, we ended up sweeping those highs for the hourly highs. We also ended up creating a new high. I mean, so I swear we have way too many fucking new highs. I need to start dropping. I'm getting scared, bro, because SPY just keeps going to these new highs, and I hate trading on new highs. But nonetheless, we traded. We came in, sucked those highs, came back down. We ended up finding a 5-minute fair value gap right here. Marked it out, came in, ended up sweeping it up. We once this candle closed, I kind of ended up going down the 1 minute, looking for something to do. That was right around here, 9 a.m. Would have closed somewhere around here probably. I think it closed right there. Yeah, right around 9:05 is when it closed. So 9 to 5, ended up coming in. Once that closed, it came into here, went down to the 1 minute. We ended up marking out a 1 minute fair value gap right here. Like I said, this trade generally probably shouldn't have been taken, but it was a very good trade nonetheless. And I think I could have made a lot more profit off of it, but didn't make as much as I could have. But it's all good. Made something. We ended up coming up in this fair value gap and coming down, sweeping it right there. Ended up entering on that downwards candle right there. As soon as I entered, it was kind of a choppy market. I wasn't really liking it. Wasn't really a fan of it. Yeah, it was choppy market. It was around this big gap up too, which I kind of figured probably a lot of buying pressure around there. Wasn't really looking to stay in the market for long. I didn't like the price action. I didn't really like how it was moving. Was just kind of looking to get in and out. As soon as I entered, I let it go for a little bit. We entered around 9:11. We got out right on the bottom of this candle, just a little bit. I'll say more like around here is probably when we got out. 9:24. So yeah, not too long of a trade. A little bit over 10 minutes. Could have held in for longer, as you see, and could have, profited a lot more for the day. Around 10 o'clock, an hour-long trade we could have held. Profited. Would have been a good trade, but nonetheless, still an amazing fucking trade. Truly, I don't know. But so this was my first trade of this challenge. I kind of decided last week that I'd probably do this. I've had $500 in my account. Been trading. I think we got about maybe 8 trades in, something like that. But we've been trading, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades in. So we've done about 10 trades. We're up right now on the account. Only $13 at the moment. If you want, I can show you. Let me just make sure I can show you all this stuff. I ain't trying to give it out everything I got here, man. Eventually, I do plan on doing a course or something like that to show off my strategy and give people, the way I do it. Right now, I'm not in the position to do that. Once I get to a certain point, I will start to do that, though. But yeah, I'll go and show you guys my trading journal so far. So this is it. We've had some rough days. Realistically, I like to say after this day, I kind of started right here. Generally, I can't say that. I did start all the way up there. So we have had a way more losing days than winning days. Our winning days, of course, have been better. That is why we are up. Generally, I would say I started right here just due to the fact that my strategy really started to develop more after this trade. During this trade is really when my strategy started to develop. I really started to get into it. We take some notes over here. But yeah, generally this is my trading journal. We're up $13 on the account. My goal, I would say, is to do it within a year. If I could get up there within a year, that'd be very, very nice. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm liking how we're doing. We've been doing great. $42. Really, realistically, these I don't count them. They happen, so I gotta count them. But really, the past week or two, price action has been really like shit. I haven't really been trading. The trades have not been set up correct. Entry points haven't really been that well. It's been very shit price action. So this was a terrible, terrible past. At least this week was really bad. But just the past 2 weeks have been like really shit in my opinion. But yeah, this is what we're looking at for gains/losses. We got the R multiples over here. It's looking fairly well. I'm liking how we're looking. We're up 13. We haven't really had our losses really haven't been too bad. I think our only really bad loss was this day right here. We lost $47. I will say this. There was a trade, right? Where was it? This one right here, right? And I will say I can't do anything about it. I messed up. It was a stupid, stupid decision on my point. This was supposed to be a put, just like I had earlier. Ended up putting in the wrong contract. And I could have made upwards of 100. Ended up putting in the wrong contract. Lost 17. Wasn't a terrible loss, but it hurt, man. It hurt. Put in the wrong contract. I wasn't paying attention. It happens, man. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Wait for the next video. I don't know. We'll try to do this every day we trade. We'll try to do this every day in general. Even days we don't trade. I'll keep up with it as much as I can. But yeah, keep on it, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and if anything I should improve on or add to the strategy. But yeah, see you guys.